Hi there, good morning, and welcome to your Wednesday Love Oracle read. My name is Jenny, and I read with Edie's Attic. That is my YouTube page, my TikTok page, and my group page on Facebook. So if you don't follow any of those, go check them out and join. Today's read is going to be directed towards a different collective than I've read for before. This collective is mature. So this could be anyone in the ages of 30 and up. And this is also a collective that has been in a relationship, a committed relationship, or has been married for quite some time. So if you're single, you could stick around and listen because there are parts and aspects of this message that may resonate with you or you may learn from. But if you're not married or in a long-term committed relationship, this message may not be for you. So once you get into the reading, you'll hear some of the information being said and you can determine if this is your story or not. So what I was channeling leading up to the read today is I channeled a few things. And one of the first things I started channeling was the movie Legends of the Fall with Brad Pitt and Anthony Hopkins. And the music and the way it made me feel, how it stirred up emotions, those emotions that sat with me. And I just gave it time. I said, I don't really understand yet how this connects because the storyline and the dynamics of the relationships in the movie with the three sons and the young woman that came into their life did not make sense for this collective read. But today, I channeled more information and finally everything tied together. Then I pulled the cards and the cards line up exactly with what I was channeling, so it all makes complete sense. The song I channeled, so I'm going to jump back a little bit and go to the next channelings after Legends of the Fall, was It's Your Love by Tim McGraw and Faith Hill. And it says, dancing in the dark, middle of the night, taking your hand and holding it tight. Emotional touch, touching my skin and asking you to do what you've been doing all over again. It says, it's your love. I'm sorry, I lost my, where is it? Oh, it's a beautiful thing. Don't think I can keep it all in. I just gotta let you know what it is that won't let me go. It's your love. It just does something to me. It sends a shock right through me. I can't get enough. And if you wonder about the spell I'm under, oh, it's your love. So what I'm getting is what I'm seeing visually is a couple who has been together for quite some time, like I said. And you have, over the years, you guys have been through quite a bit. A lot together. And in the last couple years, you both have really devoted a lot of time and energy into yourselves, which is good. Self-love. You've devoted so much time into yourselves and you've built yourself up. You may have started a career or followed a passion of yours. Meanwhile, your significant other has been promoted or changed jobs or started a business or maybe multiple businesses. Whatever it is, both of you have been working so hard on yourselves. And meanwhile, you're taking care of your duties as husband and wife, and you are, you have a family perhaps, you have a home, you are doing your day-to-day duties as husband and wife and meeting at the end of the day and resting your heads. And you're proud of each other. You're both extremely proud of the growth, and you're each other's greatest fans. You guys are rooting each other on from a distance because I'm gathering that there's a lot of space between you both lately. So this is where I'm going to jump into the cards to help me give you the channeled messages as well. First card out we have is hopeful. So I'm feeling there's an energy of hopefulness in this relationship where You know, things may have dwindled down a little bit. Maybe the fire died out, perhaps. But in your hearts, both of you are praying for and looking toward a time in your life where you can finally enjoy it a little bit. All this hard work, all this endless hours of pushing through both of your individual paths, that both of you are in a place where you just want to take time and rekindle that fire between the two of you. Now, the next set of cards I have out with the feminine energy is, it's as envy, competitive, discontent, but then we have feminine energy, gentleness, nurturing, mothering, and then boundaries, disrespectful, enough is enough, defend yourself, but in reverse it came in. So we have these three cards. What I'm getting with these three cards is the energy of the divine feminine, or the feminine energy in this relationship, is finally taking her boundaries down. There may have been a point in time where this feminine may have been envious of some of the pursuits or the projects or the growth of her divine masculine, because she was in a place of stagnancy. But now she has started to come forth and started working on herself and practicing self-love and finding her passions and her skill sets, and possibly obtain work, or maybe finally got her career job, or maybe is just feeling extremely fulfilled in her life, that the boundaries, the walls have come down. She is exuding nothing but nurturing, gentle, loving, caring, giving, love. That envy is no more. The envy is like off the board. There's no envy. There's just hopefulness and love and good wishes and encouragement. Now we have, on the other hand though, we have the masculine energy. It says nightlife, masculine energy, isolation. Your significant other, or if you are him, if you are the divine masculine, are going through a time of loneliness, of you feel like you're disconnected, but that disconnection isn't really from the world or society, because you're very much in the life. You're in it. You're out there every day. You're working. You're around people. It's the disconnection with your other half. It's that feeling of isolation and solitude from your person, and knowing them and being a part of their life and wanting to reconnect and find that place, that special place where you two can just be together. And the channeled message, or the vision that I was receiving that relate to these cards, was I pictured a garden, and I pictured like the masculine's garden over here. Maybe he grew a vegetable garden, and how it's flourishing and it's growing, and he's yielding all this, all these crops. And then the feminine over here has worked so tirelessly on her beautiful flower garden, and she's got every flower you can imagine, and it's just abundant and beautiful. But what I'm getting is like there's this big open field of grass in the middle, where it's for the masculine and the feminine to finally build something and grow something together. Something that they can do together, work on together, side by side, and spend that time together and create something beautiful and to grow it in the middle of both of their beautiful accomplishments. It's time for them to come back together as one and grow something together that is beautiful. Next cards we got out are never fails to amaze me. We always get the Archangel Michael card. So this relationship is being watched over by Archangel Michael. He is protecting this love. He is protecting your energies, and he is working behind the scenes to bring you both closer together. We have apology, soulmate, and family. So there's going to be an apology, possibly. This could either be from you, it could be from your person, or it could be from both of you. There's going to be a moment where both of you are just burst wide open with each other, and all of your guard towards one another is going to be down, and you guys are going to open up about your feelings, and both of you are going to come to a realization that your feelings are very much on the same page, that you both are very much on the same train of thinking in regards to next steps in your relationship. You guys have been enlightened. And maybe you don't realize it yet in the 3D, but in the 5D, this is very much in your unconscious mind. You understand the steps that need to be done in order to make this relationship go those extra 100 miles. Because, really quick, I was channeling, remember, Legends of the Fall, and the dynamic of the 3 boys. Now, what I channeled was, we had the 3 boys. We had the one who was Samuel, and he was the youngest, and he exhibited in this movie a pure, innocent, sweet, youthful love. And then we have the second son, who comes in next towards this feminine, and his love was a passionate, fiery, hot, steamy, kind of like erotic love. And then we had the third son, the eldest, who kind of came in at the very end, and his love was a very matter-of-fact. Now the third love can seem very businesslike, like a partnership. Very black and white, very on paper, very, this is your job, this is my job. And as a couple, it can create a lot of growth with abundance, wealth, prosperity. It can create a lot of stability. But it made me think of basically how sometimes you've heard the saying where you'll have 3 loves in your life. And those to me remind me of the 3 loves: the innocent love, a passionate love, and then your forever love, which provides the stability, kind of like a partnership. But with your marriage, with this relationship that you've been in for so long, it's as if you have cycled through all 3 phases of loves with this person. You guys started out with the innocent, sweet, tender, pure love, and then you transitioned into that hot, steamy, erotic, fiery, passionate love, and then you dropped off into the partnership, family, house, work, duties, type love. And I feel like from both sides, that one, we got the black and white card. It says, I've always tried to be realistic with life, but you open me up to color. You guys are starting to realize that you don't have to do everything by the book, all because you've been in a relationship for as long as you have, and you've cycled through the phases of love. Doesn't mean that it ends there, that you always have to stay in that partnership mentality or that business-like mentality. You can skip back to the fiery, hot, erotic part of your life if you want to. You can set time aside for that sweet, romantic, pure, innocent, taking you on a date, buying you flowers. You are in charge of how you run your relationship. And I think the both of you are starting to realize that you want to spice it up a little bit. It's time for a change. It's time to inspire some desire within your hearts. Because right now, both of you are very much career-driven. It says, love is on the back burner until I'm financially stable, money-motivated. Your finances are finally coming into a stable place, as stable as they can get. Your bills are being paid. You have a roof over your head, food on the table. If you have children, your kids are provided for. So it's like you can't get more stable than you are. You can make more money, but as far as stability goes, it's there. So now you're realizing that I am so in love with my person.